Hello, this is Mark Helm, the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage and the creator of the Self-Storage Bootcamp. Today I want to talk about the upcoming virtual Self-Storage Bootcamp that I'm offering January 16th and 17th. That's Friday and Saturday, a week from today, from when I'm making this video. Last year I put a video out and I'll just replay it because I thought it covered what needed to be covered. It's just a few minutes, not very long. But a lot's happened in the last year since we made that video. And that's kind of what this boot camp is about. We're going to talk about how to do deals today that we're doing right now. We'll show you deals we're actually doing and that other people who've gone through the boot camp are actually doing today to get in the self-storage business. We'll talk about how some of the changes have happened in terms of the new tax bill that came out is making a difference on how we're doing self-storage, where we're doing self-storage, and what some of the numbers are. We'll cover that. But I'd like for you to watch this video, and if you've been trying to figure out how to get into the self-storage business or how to grow your self-storage business today, this boot camp might really be for you. Hello, this is Mark Helm, and if you want to get in the self-storage business or want to grow your self-storage business, I have something just for you. That's what this video is about. Now, I've been in and around the self-storage business in various capacities since 1995. I've seen the ups and the downs, and no asset class is as resilient as self-storage is. That's probably what attracted you to it and why you're thinking about getting in the self-storage business or growing your self-storage business. But you may have found it challenging today, making numbers work, finding opportunities. Well, I have an event that is for you if that's where you are right now. Let me tell you a little story. I remember back in 2007, I was shaving in the mirror, looking at myself, and I thought that I would be further along in my 50s than I was at the time. Now, I had been in and around self-storage, and I had put a small portfolio together and had sold it and made some money. But I was sitting there that morning looking at myself in the mirror and feeling really disappointed about where I was in life and financially. And I had to figure out how I was going to provide for my retirement and my family the way that I had promised my wife that I would. And self-storage was the answer. I got back in the self-storage business at the end of 2007. I don't know if you remember 2007, but I got back in at the end of 2007. And thank goodness I did, because it provided me some income during the 08 recession, 08 and 09. I was in the commercial real estate industry, and it was 18 months before I made any money selling commercial real estate. But thank goodness I was in the self-storage business. Now, I've been in the self-storage business and helped others get in the self-storage business all through the boom times and the challenging times of our economy. And over the years, I developed a 4-phase strategy that I use and the people I work with use that works regardless of where you are in the economic cycle, regardless of where we are in the real estate cycle. We just implement different strategies depending on what's going on in the environment and what's going on in the real estate cycle. Now, yes, you have found out probably, if you're trying to grow your self-storage business or trying to get in the self-storage business, that it's challenging today. Many markets are overbuilt. Many trade areas are overbuilt. Interest rates are high. It's hard to pencil out numbers sometimes. Construction costs are high. But yet, there are strategies and techniques available to deal with whatever's going on in the environment. As an entrepreneur and a real estate person in the self-storage business, our job is to whatever's going on, create strategies that allow us to still achieve the goals that we want to achieve. That's what this 2-day workshop is all about. Did you know more generational wealth is created during challenging times than in boom times? If you're interested in how to implement these strategies to get in the storage business or grow your self-storage business, I have a 2-day, full-day, virtual self-storage bootcamp. Let me interrupt here and just remind you that it's Friday and Saturday. It's all day Friday. We start at 10 o'clock Eastern time, and we'll go to 5-ish, 5:30 maybe, somewhere in there, Friday night. And then Saturday, the same time, 10 Eastern to 5 or 5:30, and skip a lot of the trial and error that most people do as they're getting into the self-storage business, and learn from people who have already done what we're talking about doing. And most important is the follow-up. Pay attention to the follow-up. I'll see you at the end of this video. So I want you to imagine getting up every morning and spending that day or part of that day building your own wealth in your own self-storage business. You can create a legacy for yourself, for your family, even if it's not the self-storage facilities themselves necessarily. You can create a legacy showing people that you can get up and create your own wealth and fulfill on your own dreams rather than somebody else's. In my experience, there's nothing more fulfilling than that. Self-storage is the vehicle I use to create that fulfillment. And it's the perfect vehicle. But the legacy is that no matter what, anyone can create wealth and fulfill on their own dream. I mean, think about what a legacy to pass on to future generations, that they can do that too. We're going to cover how to analyze various types of self-storage opportunities, how to adjust your strategies to deal with what's going on today with interest rates and construction costs and overbuilding in some markets. We're going to learn how to quickly look at a trade area and see if there's really demand there for more self-storage. And we're going to learn about the 3 or 4 ways that I see today that someone can get in or grow their self-storage business. Now, these are not theoretical techniques. These are techniques I'm using and the people I work with are using every day. You'll also get an over 300-page workbook that you will be able to go back to that will have all the strategies and support and how-tos that we're going to be covering in the 2-day session, so you don't need to take as many notes and you can be more present. It has a lot of other extras too. But probably most important is that once the 2 days are up, the workshop's not over. We're going to have a 2-month weekly follow-up where you can get specific training on implementing your strategies in your market area. You'll be able to see what other people are doing that's working and not working. I've seen too many workshops where people get excited and get motivated and then they're kind of left on their own. That's not what this is about. My commitment is that if you want to be in the self-storage business and you attend the Self-Storage Virtual Bootcamp and you implement the strategies that you've learned, you'll be in the self-storage business. Nothing changed the trajectory of my life more than self-storage did. My commitment is that if you want to be in the self-storage business and change the direction your life is going, or increase and grow the business that you're already in, this workshop's for you. I also have a money-back guarantee. If this 2-day event did not exceed your expectations, or you didn't perceive it as a life-changing event, I'll give you your money back. Now remember, we have one person from each market area or part of the country that's going to be in that workshop. So don't wait till the last day or two before the event thinking you can sign up. You may be able to, but you may not be able to. I've had to turn a lot of people away over the years because we already have somebody from that city and that market area registered in the boot camp. So if you're considering this, don't hesitate. My coaching is, if you're this far into the video, just go on and put yourself in. Yes, you can schedule a call with me and I'm happy to talk with you and we'll see if it's right for you. But odds are it is if you're this far in. It's January 16th, January 17th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time till about 5 or 5:30 Eastern Time, both Friday and Saturday. You get the workbook, you get the 3-month follow-up, and then you can join and become a member of the inner circle if that's something you want to do. A lot of people have, and we get a lot of value from it. The follow-up is the key. That's where you're, 1, held accountable, but 2, you get a lot of coaching from people who are doing and implementing what we cover in the weekend. And I've learned so much from the people in the inner circle, as much if not more than what I've contributed to the inner circle. Again, January 16th and 17th, that's a Friday and a Saturday. My coaching is take action. Let's make 2026 your year in the self-storage business. Thank you very much, and I look forward to being with you Friday and Saturday, January 16th and 17th.